the reason why you're able to pick up the energy around you is because usually in your childhood, your early childhood, you went through some situations that were very dangerous, very scary, and traumatic that caused you to have to make sure that a room was safe for you to be in it. So, I mean, you're constantly looking around for any changes. I mean, subtle changes, like they took 2 seconds longer to walk in. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading. This is the Awakened Jen. Okay, so today we're going to be using the Sacred Spirit reading cards. This is an oracle deck that is to help you with your spiritual path. Sorry, this hair is... Okay, and then we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot. We'll pull 3 cards that is a little progression spread. So it's going to tell me where you're at right now, where you're headed, so that if we need to make course corrections, we can do that now. All right. All right, so I'm going to set some intentions while I'm shuffling. All right, so the first intention is that if you've come across this message, there is something in here for you. I set the intention that anyone who needs to hear the messages that come out in this reading will find it at the exact right time that they need it most. I set the intention that all the messages that come out will be for our highest good. I set the intention that I will be given very clear messages, be given all the right words, phrases, anything needed in order to communicate as clearly and as effectively as possible so that the message can be received as it was intended. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. If you haven't already, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel. You can hit the bell for notifications. I do about 4 to 5 videos a week. I do the zodiac readings, but I also do other readings like Twin Flame, Ancestor Message, Angel Messages, just spiritual path guidance, and then I will pull sometimes just from my oracles. So there's a lot of other things that I do, so you can check it out and see what else. And like I said, if you hit the bell, you'll be notified every single time I post something. Okay. So I did a little bit of meditation before I started just to see, what kind of direction we might be going with this reading, what kind of guidance might Leo need at this time. And what was brought to me was just reminding me that today is March 21st, which I don't post these videos until the next day, so I know that it's not March 21st when you're watching this, but as I'm making it, it is March 21st. And so that is 3-2-1. And when that hit me, 3-2-1, it's 3-2-1, go. So it's go time. And then we also add that with that we just had the spring in the Northern Hemisphere. We had the vernal equinox, which means that it's springtime in the Northern Hemisphere. So springing into action and go time, that's all that was coming to me, is that your mission is being activated at this time. Now is the time to really stand up with that Leo strength and take that out and conquer. So we're going to see what other things come out, but that was just, a little bit pre-guidance before I even pulled any cards. So... And March has been pretty exciting already. There's just been a lot happening with astrology this month that's causing a lot of shifts and changes everywhere. All right, deep breath. Okay, so today is also new moon in Aries. So it's a good time to be setting your intentions about the things that you're trying to manifest. All right. What does Leo need to know right now for their spiritual path? Leo, spiritual path. Okay. Okay, we've got energy signature. I feel like I saw that card the other day. Maybe with the Cancer reading? All right. Deep breath. Past, present, future, Leo. Past, present, future. Past. Got the Magician. That's about manifesting. Present. Making a wish. The Star. Okay. The Hermit is the self-reflection. So far, we just got 3 major arcana. So that means that this is sort of a big shift that is happening. Let's see. The Magician is, where's it at? Gemini. Then the Star is Aquarius. And the Hermit is Virgo. So we will look at those signs in the extended to see how they are impacting you. All right, let's start with the Oracle. Energy signature. The past is in the present. Expose what has been hidden. Understanding that everything is energy, the air we breathe, the elements, emotions, sound, animals, people, and our thoughts. All of this is energy. Quantum physics seeks to explain these phenomena. Denser or heavier energy can be felt by a human being's normal senses. Most people will already understand what it feels like to walk in a room where an argument has just taken place. Filled with unseen tension, people react to these sensations, perhaps with an immediate awkwardness or feeling that they need to vacate the building. As people progress through life, familiar experiences such as pattern behaviors become more clear and evident as you pay attention to the energy of the environment, people, social gatherings, events, and places around you. It is up to you, though, to be proactive with this sense of inner vision. Often you may find yourself saying, I have felt this before, or I recognize this, but I'm not sure why. Currently, you are being asked to read the energy of this issue and the people surrounding these circumstances. You must shine a spotlight and use all of your senses to remove these masks and expose the energy that is being hidden from you. Not only will you identify insincere and dishonest people, you will begin to understand patterns that you have created in your life that aren't serving you to the fullest. Right now, you must use your sensory and intuitive intelligence for answers. You have experienced this type of energy before, but you must ask, what is it? When recognized, you can adapt and modify your behavior and actions accordingly to avoid unnecessary arguments, tension, and toxic situations in your social, work, or family environments. When practiced, reading the energy signature of your environment becomes a built-in intuitive warning system. Prior to an issue occurring, you have the possibility of avoiding explosive exchanges, accidents, conflict, and confrontation as it becomes in line with your fight or flight response, creating self-awareness and energetic resilience. So the shadow aspect is fear-mongering, secrecy, and escapist. Angel assistance is Archangel Gabriel, clear communication, music, and creative writing. Affirmation, I remove the illusion that hides the truth. The answer is before me. Okay, so the call is to read the energy of the room. You know, wherever you're at, you've got to be very mindful of what is the energetic, situation that's happening around you, because you will get a lot of information from people without them ever speaking any words. And especially if you are somebody who experienced trauma in your past, in your childhood. So the term empath gets used a lot. And that's really what was kind of coming to mind when you're talking about reading the room and knowing how to show up, in certain situations. So the term empath has gotten used a lot lately. And I think that it gets misunderstood a lot because it is actually a trauma response. The reason why you're able to pick up the energy around you is because usually in your childhood, your early childhood, you went through some situations that were very dangerous, very scary, and traumatic that caused you to have to make sure that a room was safe for you to be in it. So, I mean, you're constantly looking around for any changes. I mean, subtle changes, like they took 2 seconds longer to walk in, or you just feel like the word choice that they use, that's not a word that you use very often. Or like I even can get it even like through, like text messages. You can tell. Sometimes you can tell just by the frequency that somebody is messaging you. You can see the shift if you're really picking up on all the little information that's around you. And I mean, the energy is such a huge information. You can't hide the energy. You can hide truth with lies. You can hide truth with your words. You can't hide your energy. Your energy will give you away. And we all have that ability to be able to sense those, energetic shifts. But like I said, the empaths are a lot more, tuned into it because they've been doing it for so long. They learned it just very, very early in their life, and that they don't even think about it anymore. It's just what they do. All right, we're going to move forward with the rest of this reading. So we've got the Magician, which is about manifestation. And then the Star is about putting the wish out into the universe. And then the Hermit is self-reflection. So that's a lot of information, but a lot of information about not a lot. So let me see. What do I want to pull here? Because I'm going to get some clarification right off the bat here. So what are we trying to manifest? Okay. So we've got the Four of Swords, which is healing. The Three of Cups is your soul family. And the Seven of Pentacles it's really the faith that the work that you are doing is actually going to, benefit you. Like at this point, you put in all the things that you can do, and now you just kind of have to wait and let, the things that you've been working on come to you. Okay. So give me some information about the Hermit. That's a lot. All right, so we've got the Seven of Wands is about protection, so putting yourself in a bubble of protection. The King of Wands, it's confidence, but it's also an entrepreneurial spirit. So if you're working on something, then like that renewed enthusiasm and passion for what your project is, the Ace of Swords is clarity. So when you're sitting here in this energy of self-reflection, you will get some clarity. You sit there long enough and do the work. We've got the Queen of Wands, which that is a power couple right there. And she is actually doing the action. She's moving with her inspiration. And then we have the Hierophant, but it came out in reverse. So that tells me we're moving away from the more traditional type of life. I do think that we are talking more about, the total life you're trying to build for yourself. So not just a career, not just a family, not just, the home or anything like that. This is your total life. You're moving away from something that has been, more of what everybody else has been doing. What is the wish? Okay. So there's some nostalgia. So there's a longing for something from the past. But then the world is also about closing out old cycles. It could also be about travel. And then the Page of Swords is about learning new things. So your wish. You're ready to close out the cycles from the past to move on to learn to new things, new beginnings. Yeah. This is the closing out of the cycle of the past. Okay. So what can you do to help close out that cycle? So we've got, you got to put in the work. This is the Eight of Pentacles, which is becoming a master at something. Bringing in your compassion and empathy, getting really grounded and, just, and potentially working together with someone else, because this is a high-level soulmate card. What else do I want to ask? All right, so give me some more guidance about the energy of the past. So give me some more guidance about this. Why is that there? Tell me more about that. Okay. So with the energy signature, we've got the chance to look at things from a new perspective, because if you haven't been paying attention to the little shifts, of the energetic shifts, then this does give you more information to make better choices than what you've had before. And also being mindful like that as you get more alert to, what is going on around you, present to what is going on around you. Opportunities will be presented. And when you're being present, you'll catch them when they're being presented. But you do have to be careful to know, and not get too in your head about it when you're not seeing it show up as quick as you think that it should. Because this girl is all stuck in her head, but yet the key that she's looking for is literally just right behind her. All right. I'm going to stop this reading here. We will be going deeper in the extended. And like I said, I will be pulling cards for Gemini, Aquarius, and Virgo. And then I'm also going to pull this reading out a little bit bigger to the 9-card spread. So that we can there will be information about our relationship in that one. And we'll get a little bit further information about that, find out more about this new thing that you're working on. Because, you're making a huge shift in your life right now. Just looking at these 3 cards right here, they're all major arcanas. And it just tells me that, you are making huge changes. You are working very hard, manifesting a whole new life. You're putting all the wishes out there, and you are fully expectant. And the last step now is just to sit back and wait for it to come in. Okay, so if you would like to keep going with me, I'm going to put the link to the extended down in the description box. There's also a link down there that is for Jen's 333 Collective that gives you access to all of the extendeds as soon as I post them. It is a monthly subscription. There is also a link if you would like to do a personal reading. You can get that link down below as well. And if you have not already, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel, hit the bell for notifications. And if you found this video helpful, please like, comment, share. That helps me a whole lot, and it's very little effort on your part that can do, a whole lot for me. So I would have really, really appreciate it. All right. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. If you are going to keep going with me, grab the link below. All right. Bye.